I believe someone mentioned this to me in my first live stream. So small guns and big guns. Apparently the game got this wrong. Like this screen here is wrong. So it appears that small guns are going to be pistols. They're just going to be pistols. I think SMG and rifles, they're going to be considered big guns. I figured this out just reading through the wiki, so looks like the developers got this wrong. I guess they couldn't change these two images here when they made this mod, so I guess that might be the reason. All right, so looks like I need to heal up real quick. I got 6 HP. Also, I want to see if I can get some more scrap metal. I just found out that scrap metal is used to lower the requirement you need to repair stuff. So how much scrap metal do I have? So scrap metal and then electronic parts, they help you with your repair skill. It looks like I got one of each. I'm going to see if I can buy some more scrap metal. Okay, let's go over here. I believe this guy up here has some scrap metal. Hello. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Where is the scrap metal? So scrap metal is going to be the cheapest. Let's see how much of this I can buy. So we got a laser emitter. I'm going to go ahead and sell this because I'm not going to use it. Sell that. Sell this pistol. Actually, let's just go ahead and sell all this junk that I don't need. Pre-war money costs nothing, so I'm just going to hold on to that. Maybe later on down the road, I might be able to find a use for that. And we got a doctor's bag. I don't know what this cleaning agent does. It might be used for something. I'm going to hold on to it. And I don't need this. Do I even need this key anymore? I'll just hold on to it. Got mut fruit. Wasteland gum. Okay, so let's see. I can probably buy. Let's see if I can buy another one. Let me sell some of this cornmeal. Okay, so we got 2 scrap metal. I think we're good. I'm not going to buy any armor. I think armor right now would be a waste of money, because I think I can get armor later on for free. Alright, that's a good trade. Adios. So I did play a little bit off screen. I learned that this game is very challenging if you don't have a walkthrough or guide to tell you all the secrets and stuff. Let's go ahead and save here, and I am going to rest. Let's see, let's rest until healed, because there's no time limit for the main quest, which is good. So for Flagstaff, we're going to need to get our speech skill to 80% and our repair as high as possible, because there's going to be a mining drill we have to repair. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my speech up to 80%. And I believe I got to use gambling for a quest in Flagstaff, so I'll bring that up to 25%. And let's see, our repair is pretty low. So, yeah, it's going to be a while until I get my repair skill pretty high. Alright, so let's get out of here. I'm going to save again. Let's get out of here and go to Flagstaff. So we don't really have any good armor right now. So any person with a gun will just murder us. Let's go ahead and fight these things. I wonder if I can use an aim attack on them. Here we go. I missed. So really the only thing we can fight at our level are going to be animals. And there we go. I got my ass kicked by a bunch of coyotes. Hold on. Do they have anything on them? It doesn't seem like it. Usually animals don't have anything on them. I did turn down the game audio for this stream because I felt like the game audio was a little too loud. Who the fuck are these? A group of colonizers. So this might be a special encounter. I think we already encountered a special encounter. I think last episode. It was going to be like the slave caravan. That's actually a special encounter. So let's see. Leave us be. We're looking for a new home. They probably won't talk to me since I got my brass knuckles out. See, an immigrant who just wants to live in peace. So I'm not sure what the purpose of this encounter is. Maybe there's some goodies in this tent. Nope, I don't see anything in here. Wonder if I can steal from these guys. Let's see what they got. Actually, what key was the steal? Okay, so that's going to be 3. They got some money. I don't think it's really worth it stealing 4 caps from them. Water flask. I don't really need that. This guy has nothing. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so I might die because there's at least 2 guys with guns here. What does this guy have? All right, so there's 3 dudes with a gun. So they're going to be trying to shoot me. I definitely can't beat them, so run away. So, oh, and I'm dead.
Your bones are scraped clean by the desert wind. The sands will be your grave.
So pretty much any encounter with people with guns is going to be automatic death for me. So I just got to get lucky and not encounter any more of those people. Well, speak of the devil. Well, now there's just less of them this time around. And I'm dead again.
Your bones are scraped clean by the desert wind. The sands will be your grave.
So maybe in Flagstaff I can get some good armor for free. Okay, there's just one guy here. I don't think I can beat him when he's shooting at me. And I'm dead again.
You are dead.
I'm getting very unlucky with these encounters. Okay, here we go. We got another group of colonizers. And they say pretty much the same thing. At least this map is a little bit different. Wonder what this poster says. An advertisement for a car service center. So this was from a long time ago. Let me go ahead and save. Got a pre-war billboard. Alright, so we got lucky with that encounter. Because this guy didn't shoot us immediately, so that means we can run away. Alright, there we go. Got another guy. I am almost dead again. So I do believe in Flagstaff we can get our first companion. So hopefully having a companion will make this beginning portion of the game easier. Alright, I'm dead.
It's over.
I can't believe it's this hard getting to Flagstaff. I just keep encountering bandits. You have to use your brain for once. Okay. Let's run out of here. So I'm going to use that little a cheat. I'm just going to hold down A so I can avoid these encounters. All right. And I'm, god damn. There we go. Now we can run away. All right, was successful with that one. All right, I'm just going to fight these things. Get a little bit of experience going on here. Let's see. Let's run this way. I'll let them come towards me. Okay, let's see if I can punch this thing in the eyes. I don't think my unarmed skill is high enough to where I can consistently hit these things in the eyes. There we go. Let's get out of here. Wait, hold on. Save first. Alright, and here we are at Flagstaff. Flagstaff. I believe this is in Arizona. Let's save here. We'll save in this other slot. You always gotta save here. So, you have approached the Flagstaff colony. It is a bustling hub of activity. So let's see what we got here. This is a board with important information for new arrivals. It is worth studying more carefully. So apparently if we use science on these information boards, we get a bit of experience. Welcome to Flagstaff, the best city north of Phoenix. Founded in 2163. I don't think Flagstaff was founded in 2163. All right, what does it say about a curfew? Curfew from midnight to 6 o'clock. Open carry of weapons is prohibited in the city. So what does this map of the colony show? On the crookedly drawn diagram, there are 4 areas labeled. Block A, this residential area. In the east, Block B, garrison and prison. In the north, Block C, uranium mines, as well as the uninhabited ruins of the old city in the east. So what does it say about the old city? Warning. There is a suspected group of raiders operating in the eastern ruins. Be careful. Well, I'll keep that in mind when pretty sure I eventually have to go over there. This doesn't seem to be written very well. You find a lot of grammatical errors in the bulletins. Yeesh. There are so many mistakes here. This needs to be corrected. The grammar is okay now. And I got 50 experience points for doing that. All right. So now we can explore the city. What time is it? It is getting close to curfew. I believe that's going to be like I think it's 9 o'clock now in the game. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to take a look at my notes real quick to see where do I want to go first. Okay. So I'm going to go over here first and talk to this lady. So we got the Sonora Express here. This is a sign for the Sonora Express Postal Service. Let's see who's in here. You see Anne Brandley. Oh, I guess it's too late to talk to her because it's nighttime. Oh wait, no, it's 5:52. I got that wrong. I was looking at the year instead of the time over here. Okay, so we're gonna wait until morning. Okay, you see a woman in an unusually decent outfit. She seems to take care of herself and looks down on those around her. Hello, miss. Anne Brandley. and call me Mrs. As you say, Mrs. Brandley. How can I help you? Alright, what is this place? This is the Sonora Express office, the only delivery service in all of Arizona. So what are you delivering? We deliver small packages, transfers, and letters. For larger shipments, there's another company that works with the uranium mine. Unusual business around these parts. That's right. Previously, there was no need for packages and letters. Many didn't even know how to write. But after the revolution in the South, a lot changed. The Sonora Express is one example. Okay, so... Are you alone without security? It's safe within the colony. Raiders don't come here because of the garrison and patrolmen. But outside the valley, especially along the highways, there are more and more highwaymen. Well, I definitely encountered that. There's a lot of bandits outside of Flagstaff. Alright, let's go back. Okay, tell me about yourself. My name is Anne Brandley, and I own this office. How do you like life in this town? Not bad if you accept the strict rules. I'm here more to earn money. Okay, so we can do a quest for her. I'm looking for a job. Do you have any vacancies? Unfortunately, no. To be honest, there is quite a line forming to guard our caravans. Are there really no jobs in this hole? Well then, could you do me a little favor? I recently lost my wallet. There were a few small things in it, but most important was the notebook. Most likely it was stolen. If you find it, bring it to me, and I'll pay you. No problem. Oh, then your sense of smell won't have to distinguish between hundreds of scents in the city. Good luck. Don't worry, lady, I'll find it without much difficulty. Alright, so we gotta go and find her wallet. Let me see, I think I gotta go down here and talk to this guy. So you see Uncle Tom. Hello, I'm Tom. I live in this shack. So what brought you here? I'm new here, just looking to meet people. Oh, real likely. You're trying to find your uranium vein, ain't ya? Forget it. This city isn't what it once was on posters. If you want to earn money, you'll have to work like hell. I'm not here to make money, I'm looking for my relatives. Well then, good luck, you'll need it. Alright, so let's go and ask him about Mrs. Brandley's stuff going missing. Did you hear about Mrs. Brandley's stuff going missing? Yeah, I heard about it, but I had nothing to do with it. If you know who did it, you should tell me. Listen, I don't want anyone getting hurt, okay? But that stuck-up lady had it coming. I'll pay you 10 caps if you tell me who. I promise I won't expose the thief. I just want to get her stuff back, so let's go with this one. We might get more karma if we go the nice route. Do you promise? Sigh. It was the neighborhood kids. I saw everything through the window. But remember, this conversation never happened. Thanks for your honesty, Uncle Tom. I promise no one will get hurt. Okay, so now we got some information on who took her stuff. So this guy also has some scrap metal. I'm gonna try to steal it from him. So scrap metal is going to be very useful. Very useful in this game. I just gotta pass this steal check. There we go. So now we have 4 scrap metals. So So we can also buy that scrap metal off of him, but I don't really feel like doing that. What's over here? And we get a crowbar. I'm gonna take that. How much am I carrying? I got 74 out of 100. So yeah, these things are pretty heavy. Scrap metal that weighs 5 pounds. And also got these microfusion cells. Whenever I get a vehicle. Okay, so we just gotta go. I believe the neighborhood kids are going to be in this building. Hi, are you looking for someone? Yes, I'm looking for some little thieves. We didn't steal anything. It wasn't us. Really? Yes, really. I know you stole Mrs. Brantley's personal belongings, but don't worry, I won't rat you out. Well, we just want to help Dad. He doesn't have enough money to pay for the house, so we might get kicked out. And that nasty woman always had caps, but there was very little in her wallet. Where did you put the rest of her things? We threw them in a landfill near the entrance to the city. There were some love notes and bills, but you won't tell anyone, right? We just want to help Dad. We won't do it again. You can rest easy, kids. I understand. Okay, so who is their dad? Oh, his name is Gray. I think he's involved in the quest later on. So I believe, yep. Here's going to be Mrs. Brantley's personal effects. And we got Anne Brantley's notebook and other belongings. So it looks like we got her stuff. Let's go and turn it in. I don't think we really get much for doing this quest. How can I help you? About your wallet and notebook? Did you find them? I sure did. Here they are. Oh, you found them. I was afraid that I had lost them forever. You know, there's a lot of important information here for me. But who was the thief anyway? Actually, it looks like you dropped your things yourself. I found them in the street. Is that so? I find that a little hard to believe, but it doesn't matter now. It's good that your problem is solved. Thank you very much. Here's 20 caps for finding my things. Well, it's better than nothing. 20 caps we got. So we're going to be pretty strapped on cash for the early portion of the game. There isn't very much money you can make in the early portion. Alright, so we got the Galaxy bar here. I believe there's a couple things we can do in this bar. Let me go. Actually, I already saved. Okay, good. I think I gotta talk to this guy. You see a bar patron in a jittery state. He's a bit tipsy. Let's go and talk to him. Hey you, I don't know you. New in town? Then fetch me a drink quick. What makes you think I should buy you a drink? Because you see the living embodiment of power and order in this city. I'm working for Roy Faber himself, got it? So bring me the booze or you'll be asking for a brawl. So I think we can get some information out of this guy if we fight him. All bark, no bite. Been a while since you had some teeth knocked out. What? Mouthy little empty-headed shit, now I'm gonna make you beg for mercy. Just spare my face. Alright, impress me then. Alright, let's go and beat this guy's ass. So, it looks like he's wielding the brass knuckles like us. I think you took enough of a drubbing. Go grab me a drink now. Wait, hold on. So he doesn't want to fight us? I think we can beat him. Get lost with pleasure. So let me go and see if I can beat this guy in a fist fight. All right, maybe I should heal first. Maybe I can punch him in the eyes and get a lucky hit. Okay, we lost that one. Hold on. Let me check the quests I have real quick. All right. So I'm gonna heal up real quick. I'll eat these mut fruits. And I'll save so I don't have to do that again. Alright, all bark, no fight, no bite. Alright, impress me then. And he did a bunch of damage to me. Wow, that sucks. Okay, you see a jittery, the alcohol seems to be doing its job. Okay, I'm not doing that much damage to him. Damn, this guy's tough. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, impress me then. Damn. Okay, maybe this guy's just way too strong for me. I could put some more points into unarmed. Maybe I can do a bit more damage. Let's bring it up to 90. Maybe that'll help me. And I'm already at 18 HP. Wow. God damn. Maybe I'll just fight this guy later when I get stronger. I'll fight him one more time. Okay. I think I chose the wrong option there. I should be still good. Just gotta beat this guy. Alright, so we got lucky here. I wonder if I should just punch him in the eyes while he's on the ground. And okay, so that was a bad idea. Okay, there we go. Enough, no more. I'm the bad guy. It's all on me. And did we... Okay, so we didn't have to put any skill points into unarmed. Put your weapon away. Alright, don't come any closer. I have no intention to... Pretty sure I could have, get some information out of him. How much experience points did I get for doing that? Okay, 180 experience points for beating his ass. Alright, well, I'll take it. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I believe I can go and talk to this lady here. I believe she gives us some experience too. Hey, that was quite a fight earlier. Feel like buying me a drink to celebrate, or do you come to the bar just for the fights? Sure, let me go and grab a drink for us. Alright, so let's go and buy her a beer. Been waiting for someone to put that arrogant mercenary in his place. Here, have a beer on the... Oh! We get a free beer for beating his ass. Okay, so... that's the reward we get. But keep your guard up. The garrison won't forget this anytime soon. I'll manage it somehow. Thanks for the beer. So let's go and give her this beer. Oh, we got 2 beers. That's what I've been missing. Thanks for the drink. Pours the glass and falls silent. What's on your mind? Something bothering you? No. Takes a deep swig. Could be better. Listen, since I'm buying, how about telling me a bit about the city? I've only been here for a month, but it didn't take long to figure out one thing. Making friends in this city isn't a good idea. Isn't that how it feels for any new place? I didn't ask for your opinion, but I guess you're right. So why don't you tell me your story? Well, I arrived here with my boyfriend. Things were going smoothly. We scavenged ruins, paid our dues to the colony. But when caps started running low, Carl got tangled up in debt. And things spiraled from there. Finally, Faber ordered him thrown behind bars. Now he's in prison, and I'm, well, here. I don't know what to do next. Is he facing a long sentence? Faber gave him a year of hard labor, but Carl won't last that long, and neither will I. Is there any way to get him out? Only if we can scrape together enough caps to settle some of his debts, but there's no way we'll come up with that. So what's your plan now? After this mess, there's no way they'll let me stay here. I gotta get out, maybe head back down south. Well, that's a tough break. I'm sorry to hear it. Yeah, unfortunately. Leave the girl to her thoughts with the battle. With the bottle. Okay. So, yep, we got a little bit of experience out of that. 100 experience. So let's see if the bartender has any information for us. Okay, mind if I ask you a couple questions? So I'm gonna assume this guy's probably gonna know where the people of our village is. What would you like to know? I'm new to these parts. Tell me about Flagstaff. Flagstaff's a labor colony with a tight grip. Main spots are the garrison out east and the uranium mine up north. Can you tell me about the mine? Can you tell me about the prison? Can you tell me about the postal service? Let's ask about the prison first. Faber's hired gun set up camp among the ruins and tossed the crooks in there. They gathered miscreants from all over. Now the cons work off their debts, and the colony thrives off their sweat. How do you feel about Roy Faber? He's the boss, plain and simple. Without him, Flagstaff wouldn't exist. Leaning in and lowering his voice. But listen. He's not the best guy to talk about casually. If you value your skin, best keep his name out of your idle chatter. Catch my drift? I'm not backing down from anyone. But if that's how it is, let's switch gears. I heard whispers of slavery being rife here. Is that true? Quick tip, watch your tongue. The workforce is a mix of cons and peons. Some serving time, others paying off debts. Sure, there are indentured savages, but we call them servants, not slaves. Why keep ex-cons on lockdown? For hard labor. They've done a lot of the heavy lifting around here. Without them, setting up Flagstaff would have been a real slog. Is that fair in your opinion? Hey, we've rebuilt the city and set up shop, thanks to these guys. Seen many other places like it. Well, okay, tell me something else. Alright, let's ask about the mine. The whole city owes its existence to the mine. Built from scratch to turn out uranium. Used to be a cash cow, but lately it's been running dry due to a labor shortage. A labor shortage? Okay, so looks like I can get some quests from this guy. Where can I earn some caps around here? Well, choices are limited. The mine always needs laborers, and the garrison sometimes offers odd tasks. I might have a few jobs needing doing. What do you need done? I've got a lunch run for the mine boss. Pays good, but my usual guy fell ill at the worst time. 2 caps if you can swing it within 6 hours. Okay, I see, I'm on it. Okay. So I believe our villagers are going to be held in that prison. Oh, what's going on here? Are you going to dig your own grave? How about nudges the servant with his foot? Mole rat spawn. Are you going to dig your own grave? How about a shoot to... Oh, so I guess he's abusing his servant. You see a thin man angrily hitting and kicking a constantly apologizing servant. Hey, why are you hitting this man? This isn't a man, it's my property. I bought him as a servant and he's a terrible one. I have to beat the filth out of him to make him useful. And what do you care? Move along and mind your own business. A beaten and exhausted servant just makes you look bad. So we have I believe this is going to be a speech check right here. And if we have 5 caps, we can get him to leave him alone. So let's go with the speech check. You might have a point. Fine, I'll be lenient today, but only today. Let me give you some advice. I don't know what you're thinking, but servants in this colony need to be kept on a leash. Otherwise, things could end badly. See you. What we got here? We got some jerky. To you, sir. Thank you. Okay, come on, take it easy. By the way, I want to ask you something. See me, senor? Okay, so I think we can get some information out of this guy. I'm looking for my relatives. They were enslaved like you. All slaves are kept in a pen until they have work. The pen is further down the main street. Do you know how to help them escape? Escape? That's impossible, mi senor. There are guards all over the city. Sirens with blare, and prisoners wear collars. But you can negotiate with the colony's warden. He's looking for people for special work. So there might be a way to solve this peacefully. That's encouraging. So that's good for me. Because I don't think I can beat any of these any of these guards very easily. Okay. Oh, well. How'd you end up as a slave? I was sold from one owner to another until I ended up here. So you lived your whole life as a slave. Okay. I don't know why I told him he's free. Because I don't own him. Okay, so we got 200 experience points for getting that information. So it looks like the prison is going to be in this direction. Right now, I gotta deliver this Brahmin sausage to the mine administrator. Prepared according to a special recipe. Besides the obvious Brahmin tripe, they could contain just about anything. Brahmin sausages. Alright. So we'll be coming back here later. Oh, hold it. What's your business in the garrison? I think my people are being held here. Fine, come on in. I don't really care, but I'm supposed to ask. Alright. So, yeah, so this is the prison that they're being held in. We gotta find a way to negotiate a way with the warden that releases these people. Who's this? You see a savage. See a prisoner in front of you. So yeah, one of these people, or actually several of these people, are from our village. Nope. Okay, so here's the mine. I want to read this real quick. You see an information stand. Description of the uranium mine. The small letters have long since been worn out, so I wonder if I can use science on this and read it. The stand is older than the colony. The information on the stand doesn't match reality. The mine appears to be from pre-war times. Okay, so, uh-oh. Got a guy here. You see a miner. Help me, I beg you. Have mercy, master. Can I look at him? You see a dirty, emaciated man, but has crippled limbs. So maybe we can help this guy. Let's see. You failed to do any healing. Alright, so I think I need 20 doctor skill to heal this guy. Let me save first, just in case I'm wrong. Why? Okay, that was weird. Looks like my screen froze for a second. Alright, let's put 2 points into doctor. Let's see if we can heal this guy. Oh, there we go. You saved me from suffering. Alright. Thanks, friend. I thought I was done for. But now I don't know what's better. To keep suffering in this hard labor, or to find peace in the next world. Who beat you like this? It was that overseer over there. All the prisoners here hate him. They even gave him a nickname, Lash. He's as evil as the devil himself. Just give him a reason and he grabs the whip. So what did you do to piss him off this time? I have no strength left because of the work. I collapsed while pushing the cart and scattered all the ore. That made him beat you? You're in a tough spot here. That's an understatement. We're behind schedule, and there are rumors about giant rats in the mine. The bosses are angry and take it out on us. I see. Hey, don't you seem to be one of the guards? Hey, okay, so, hey, you don't seem to be one of the guards. Are you a caravan driver or something? No, I'm looking for my relatives. Peasants from Villa. Do you know anything about them? Everyone here knows them, but I have to disappoint you. Sancho and Hugo went underground and haven't returned yet. Okay, thanks for the information. So it looks like two people from our village, they're stuck in the mines. So we're going to have to save them later on. You see, okay, so this is the overseer that I was talking about. You see a loud, angry man. He is wielding a club. I believe he's going to be involved in the quest later on. We can get him fired from his job. You see the administrator. This is administration, not a brothel. What do you want? Calm down. I'm just here to ask a couple of questions. Couple of questions? I don't get paid for small talk. I'm working here. Understand? Working. So let's make it quick. All right. The bartender asked me to give you this. My favorite Brahmin sausages. The only joy in this god-forsaken place. You didn't mess with anything here, did you? Because if you did, you'll have me to deal with. Now quit staring and go do something useful. All right. So there we go. Mission complete. We gave the man his sausages. Now we gotta go back and talk to the bartender. So right now, I'm gonna try to do as many of the quests here in this first section of the city. So I believe after this quest, I think the bartender has like 1 or 2 more quests for me. Did you drop off the lunch for the mine boss? Delivered it right on time. Good job, here's your pay. Got someone else lined up for the deliveries now, so you're off the hook. But swing by anytime. Later, Joe. Right. So I think we can get a quest from this guy to repair his jukebox, which is right here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and save again. What if I ask you a couple of questions? What would you like to know? Where can someone earn some caps around here? Well, choices are limited. The mines always need laborers, and the garrison sometimes offers odd tasks. I might have a few jobs needing doing. Got another task for me? Okay, so maybe I gotta repair this jukebox later on. Actually, yes, there's a mercenary named Davis who owes me 100 caps. I banned him from the bar, but it's bad for business. So what's the plan? If you can get him to pay up, I'll split it with you. Okay, consider his debt mine now. Deal. Remember, Davis owes 100 caps. You get half. Got it. So I believe Davis is going to be the mercenary that we just talked to. He's going to be this guy. You see Sentry Davis before you. What's the matter? I settled your debt with the bar. Now you owe me. Ha! You'll never see those caps. Why can't you just pay off the debt? Why should I bother? My position here makes it easier to take than to give. Do you want to test that theory? You're under the same thumb too. If you don't return the caps, you'll end up doing hard labor. So I believe we can convince this guy to pay his dues. Let's go with this one. All right. Calm down, no need for threats. Here's the caps. Now leave me alone, okay? That's what I thought. I think that speech check is like... I gotta look it up on my notes. Yeah, I think that speech check is going to be like 60%. And we got 80, so that was pretty easy for us. Most of the quest here requires high speech if you want to complete them. Okay, I want to settle Davis's tab. Really? Color me surprised, thanks. Fork over 50 caps, and the rest is yours, as agreed. The jingle of caps is growing on me. See you around. Alright, so what's the next quest he has for me? Got any other jobs in the works? Yeah, I'm waiting on some meat from the hunters camp, but they're MIA, radio silent. Gotta check it out, see what's up. Could use a hand in case they need help. Let's see. Alright, so let's go and lend a hand. Camp Winnan 60 miles east in the mountains. Watch out for wildlife. Wish me luck. So a new location has been revealed on the world map, Camp Winnan. Well, I guess we gotta do that later. Because I don't really want to leave Flagstaff right now. So I wonder if I can... I did read up and see that you could like repair this jukebox. You cannot repair that. Can I repair this? The sign on the glass reads, "The pinball machine is temporarily out of order." Maybe I have to repair this. You have no idea how to fix this. Maybe you can make up for your lack of skill by replacing some parts. So it looks like my repair skill's too low. So I'm gonna have to come back here later to do this. But I believe you can get a bunch of experience if you get this thing fixed. And I guess you can play this pinball machine and get a bunch of money and experience from it. Alright, so the next place I'm gonna go is to the church. So this is the church. Or I guess this is the cult. This banner depicts a religious symbol. Let's go and talk to this guy. So this guy's name is Hiram. Welcome, traveler. May the rays of the holy fire guide your path in this city. I trust you don't condemn our local customs. What do you mean by local customs? Flagstaff stands as one of the last bastions of order in the wasteland. Here, strangers may find themselves consigned to forced labor or otherwise fuel for the holy fire. But ultimately, it's your choice that dictates your fate. Okay, I see. I'd like to speak with you. Alright, so who are you and what is this place? This is the Great Church of the Holy Fire, and I am Hiram, its humble priest. Welcome to the radiant sanctuary of our faith. Tell me about your church. I could expound on this endlessly. The world was forged by holy fire, which descended to earth a century ago. It cleansed the earth of those steeped in sin, sparing only select families to ensure humanity's survival. Now we, the descendants of these survivors, endeavor to construct a new world, free from the errors and vices of the past. So who's we? I only see one guy here. We refer to our church and its adherents naturally. Regrettably, others have forsaken the lessons of antiquity. It falls upon us to guide them to enlightenment. Okay. How far has your faith spread? How many of you weirdos do I gotta meet? Our primary temple resides in Phoenix, though its location is of lesser import. Numerous towns, settlements, and tribes embrace faith in the Holy Fire, albeit under different names and interpretations of ancient events. Hence, our church proliferates effortlessly. Our doctrine resonates throughout Sonora. Okay, so let's see. Is your church any use to Flagstaff? Certainly. Let me begin by explaining that Flagstaff was established because of our church, or rather, the main temple located in Phoenix. So uranium stands as one of the sacred resources bequeathed by our ancestors. We harness its radiant energy to glorify the holy fire. We impart literacy and pre-world knowledge to all who seek it. Additionally, as a humble servant of the holy fire, I am blessed with the gift of healing. Oh, okay, so he can heal us. Ah, yes, a skeptic. Yet I must concede that there is truth in your suspicion. To access the wisdom of the old world, one must either pay in caps or become a member of our church. Not all are ready to embrace the knowledge of ages past. Okay, so we can donate money to this guy, and he will allow us to. There's a bookshelf back here that we can use it, and it'll increase a bunch of our skills by 2%. But there's another way we can get access to this bookshelf. So I'm not going to donate anything to this guy. I believe donating to this guy also gives you more karma. The majority of settlers hold reverence for the holy fire, or at least feign as much. However, Faber's mercenaries are largely faithless, and skepticism pervades within the populace. Fear not. The holy fire shall eventually illuminate. I've never seen that word before. Their minds. Apprehension lies with those who strike out against its wisdom. Is there something threatening the church? An unknown assailant perpetuates the vile deeds under the cover of night, drawing crosses on walls, setting fires, defiling doors with filth. Clearly, they seek to intimidate me, to coax me into fleeing this colony. But I have yet to confront this heretic face to face. Perhaps I can track down them. It would be interesting to find out what their problem is with you. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so we get a quest. It's a pretty easy quest. We just gotta go and I think we just gotta wait outside of his church until midnight. And then I think maybe confront the guy. Let me see. Let's wait until midnight. But I believe there's a guy named Festus. We gotta find him. Is this his house? Let me see. This him? Is he a colonist? Stop, don't come any closer. What are you doing after curfew? I'm looking for a troublemaker who's been harassing the local preacher. Hello. So you're in with that cultist. I don't want to talk to you. I'm going home, and don't you dare follow me. Okay, so maybe it was this guy. Who's this guy? This is the servant. All right. Maybe that's all I have to do. Let's see. All right, how can I assist you? Okay, tell me about the nighttime disturbances. Have you uncovered anything new? I caught the vandal in the act. Turns out he's a balding resident from a house to the south. Festus, a tragic victim of atomic fallout. Do you know him? He attends our sermons but failed to grasp the radiant truths of the fire. When he sought entry, Festus was consumed by anger and pride. I barred the church doors to him. What happened afterward? Festus's son became a source of discord. I pleaded to send the gifted youth for temple teachings, but Festus adamantly refused. Sadly, in Flagstaff, many fail to recognize the value of knowledge, relying instead on brute force. When the boy fell ill from radiation, I offered free treatment if Festus would reconsider and send his son to the temple. Yet Festus's animosity proved insurmountable. It appears he's exacting revenge now. What can be done? Halting Festus's threats and sending the child to temple is a formidable challenge. Okay, so I believe I can reason with him since my speech is so high. So, is this him right here? I would assume so. What are you doing after curfew? Okay, I'm gonna wait until the morning. Actually, let me go ahead and heal up real quick. I need healing. By the grace of the holy fire, what ails you? Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna rest. Because I'm not that damaged. But yeah, we can get healed by that guy. So I think this is Festus's house. And I forget whether I gotta talk to his kid or talk to him. Okay, here we go. What do you want from me? Let's see. Just ignore me. Okay, I'm gonna save first, because I'm not sure which option I gotta choose. Why are you trying to drive away the priest? An idiotic cult brainwashing people and draining their caps is already a good enough reason. But there's another one. My son, suffering from radiation sickness. Okay, Hiram refused to help you? He demanded conversion. Not for me, of course, but for my son. He has to become a temple servant, attend classes and morning prayers. Damn it, we moved away from those fanatics, but they still meddle in our lives. Sad story. Let's change the subject. I want you to come to the temple and publicly confess what you did. Are you out of your mind? That'll turn the whole city against me. Not if you pretend you sympathize with the cult now. Nonsense. Why would I do that? Your son will be saved. Besides, Hiram knows who's behind the nighttime sabotage and won't let it slide. Damn, even away from Phoenix, you can't escape those crazy fire worshippers. Fine, I'll talk to Hiram. I'll try to find some common ground, but only to avoid conflict. Great, this will make things better. And I leveled up again. Yes. Okay, so let's go and tell Hiram. Let's talk about Festus. I persuaded Festus he'll send his son to the temple and stop his vandalism. Raise the power of the atom. Festus will publicly repent, and his son has brought a bright future. Has a bright future as a clerk and a scientist in the Cathedral of Fire. Excellent work. How can I repay you for your efforts? So, I think we have an option of 3 rewards we can get from this guy. Let's see. I want to get the reward where I can get access to his bookshelf. I need some medicine right away and 2 stim packs. And I receive oh, okay. So apparently we can get 4 rewards. So we can get a 20% discount, some caps, and access to his library. So I'm gonna go with this one. This collection of invaluable pre-war knowledge must be handled with care. Treat it respectfully. Alright. So if we go back here, now we can read his book collection. Valuable pre-war knowledge is stored here. It would be wise to study it. Let's read it. There we go. You spent the entire day delving into this treasure trove of pre-war knowledge. Now much has become clearer. So, looks like my energy weapons, sneak, trap, speech, and outdoorsman skill has increased by 2. I'm not sure if that's randomized or not. I did play off screen, and I believe my repair skill rose by 2 points when I played off screen when I did that quest. Okay. So let's go ahead and save, and let's take a look at our character sheet. So we got 24 skill points now. So what do I want to increase? So I think the only thing I really need to increase right now would be my repair, because I do need high repair for upcoming quests later on. So we're gonna dump all our, actually let's dump most of the points into repair. We'll bring the repair up to 45%, and we'll save 4 skill points just in case something comes up. So I think I might be able to repair this pinball machine. Let's see if I can. There we go. You received 250 experience points. You've managed to fix the burnt parts of the pinball machine. Time to inform the bartender. Well, looks like I gotta wait until the morning. There we go. Alright. Hello there. I managed to fix up Starball. Appreciate it. Mind if I give this a spin? Go ahead, just don't go busting it. Got it. Okay, now we can gamble. I think. So let's see what we can do. Heights. Okay. God damn. Oh my lord. So I think this is going to be based on your gambling skill. And my gambling skill is at 25. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should come back here later when my gambling skill is a lot higher, because I did read that if you score up to 1,000, you get 1,000 experience points. And I think the bartender gives you something. Okay, so what else is there to do around here? I'm gonna go ahead and rest until I'm healed. And I'll wait until the morning. Alright, let's see what else we can do around here. Okay, so if we go back to the bar, I believe there's going to be a basement in this building somewhere, and there's going to be someone hiding out in there, so I probably shouldn't have waited until the morning. Let me wait until midnight. Yeah, so looks like I gotta wait until the bartender goes to sleep. And I gotta sneak into the basement. And apparently there's gonna be a guy down there that we know. Okay, there we go. He's sleeping. So where is this basement? I see a stove. Is it in his room? I did remember reading that there's a basement down here. I guess I can steal this stuff. I'll take this. And the beef jerky. Maybe it's in a different location. Nope, I'm still not seeing it. Let me save again. Must have missed it. This is the stove. I guess I can go over here and check this guy's bookshelf. He's got ammunition. I'll take that. I guess there isn't a basement here. Maybe it was in a different location. Alright, well, maybe I got it wrong that there was a basement down there. Alright, well, let's go and do another quest then. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the warden. of the garrison here and see if we can convince him to let our relatives go. Can I rest it? Goddamn. Gotta go back and rest here. Alright, so let me check out this area real quick. So we got a bunch of guards here, so it doesn't seem very smart to pick a fight with these guys. Apparently there's a computer up here. So this must be, yep, Roy Faber. He looks you over, as if evaluating your worth. I haven't seen you before. Who the hell are you? I'm looking for my people, the villagers from Villa. They say they're in your pen. Says with indifference, yes, those filthy peasants are here. Let me talk to my kin. Is that all? A minute of talking will cost you 100 caps. Maybe I could work off those caps? Perhaps there's been a pesky problem that's been bugging me for a while. Tell me more. Several patrols have gone missing in the city ruins to the east. People say they heard gunfire. Find out what's going on and eliminate the problem. I'll pay you 300 caps. Why don't your mercenaries handle this? The ruins of the old city are too difficult and dangerous. I'd lose more people if I sent them in, but now I have you. What's wrong? Having second thoughts already? Alright. He's got a deal. I'll be back once I've sorted it out. Okay, so I just gotta figure out what's killing his mercenaries. I believe after this quest, he's going to give me another quest to go and help out at the mines. Looks like someone got owned by a bunch of coyotes. Maybe that guy's one of his mercenaries. Yep, that's a mercenary. Let's see. If I remember right, there's going to be a bunch of traps on this map. So I gotta be careful. Actually, before I start exploring, might be a smart thing to go ahead and take out these coyotes first. Okay, that's one down. Alright, that thing is down. Just gotta kill it. And it's dead. Now I gotta heal up. So what do I got for healing? I got some beef jerky. That doesn't really heal that much. I think I got some Nuka-Cola. Yeah, let's go ahead and drink one of these. And we got larva. So that's a food item that I can eat that. What else? Alright, so we're good now. Okay, I don't think those things going to have anything on them. Let's go back over here. So maybe I can get a lucky punch on this dog. There we go. We got 17 hit points of damage. And it's dead. So we got 2 more dogs, I believe. Okay, so I misremembered that. So I thought one of the dogs was going to have higher hit points because it was the leader or something. It looks like I was just these dogs are just normal dogs. Okay, come over here. I probably should have healed. And I'm dead.
You are dead. The desert winds bury your corpse beneath the sands.
Okay. So I do have 1 stim pack. If I'm in an emergency and I need some healing. Alright, so just need this dog to come over here. Actually, I got 2 of them. They're both aggroed on me. Okay, wait, hold up. So apparently there was a leader, a dog leader, so it looks like this one is the pack leader, so it's going to be a little stronger. What about this one? Just a normal dog. Well, I guess I'll try to kill the pack leader first. Okay, it's dead. I need to heal so I don't die. Okay, so I think that's good enough. And I'm dead. Okay. I just gotta lure these dogs over here. They're very close to each other. All right, let's go over here. There we go. One more's dead. Let's save. Now we just got the pack leader. Might as well go ahead and eat all my mutt fruit. Yeah, let's go ahead up here and maybe I can get a lucky punch on it. Nope. And I'm dead. God damn. Yeah, my character sucks right now. Okay, 25. I should have enough HP to kill this thing. There we go. And it's carrying nothing. So what does this guy have? Ooh, a stim pack. And a gun. Let's take that. Alright, so now we got rid of the dogs. So before I go into this main building here, there's going to be a guy in the basement in this building. He's going to be the guy who's been attacking these mercenaries. Before I do that, I'm going to come down here and check out this building. Because I believe there's some items I can get here. I think this Nuka-Cola machine is booby-trapped. So I'm going to avoid it. Ooh, I got some energy cells. Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a trap in that doorway. Apparently there isn't one. Okay. So, experience. Alright. You receive 40 experience points. The sign reads Museum of Northern Arizona. Below is the caption, Museum, Shop, and Library. Okay. So there are floor traps in this building. So I'm going to be careful. You see an exhibit. The skeleton of an unknown creature. Perhaps even your bones will become part of history. So I think we can get a grenade from this thing. As you look at the ancient exhibit with interest, you suddenly discover a forgotten grenade at its base. Not sure why a grenade was there, but I ain't going to complain about getting a grenade. Okay, let's save. Alright, so there's a book, a spear, and some books. So yeah, there's going to be floor traps in this main area here. And I believe over here there's going to be some more floor traps. And then down here, there's gonna be some more floor traps. I think this room here is good. I want to pick up this book so I can sell it later. Okay, I have enough space in my inventory. I'll take this money. Not sure what that's used for yet. Uh-oh. Trap. Oh, fuck!
You fought, but in vain.
Alright, let's try that again. So yeah, there's a trap here. I think there's gonna be a trap here. Let's take this. Alright, I'm gonna save. Okay, should I get this book? Let's get this book. Oh, got a trap. Okay, here's the trap right here. I'm gonna get the spear over here. I can always sell that. So how are we looking on space? We're looking pretty good. So there's a wall over here. We can use a crowbar or our repair skill, and we can break open this wall. And that'll bypass most of the traps in this area. But you won't be able to get the loot down here unless you go through the traps.
Not even the carrion eaters are interested in your
Okay. Try that again. Okay, so let's save this time. And also, I believe this door down here, it's going to be trapped too.
Radiation has taken its toll. Your death was slow and extremely painful.
Okay. So there's a trap there. Okay, I want to get to this exhibit right here. And so if we use science on this exhibit right here, we can get some scrap metal from it. It's either science or repair, I forget which one. Wow, our ancestors sure were smart. It seems like this product of ancient technology could fly high in the sky. Very high. So let's use repair. There we go. You have removed all useful parts from this relic. And we got some scrap metal. So I think we're at 5 scrap metals. Yes, we are. So we should have enough stuff to repair this mining drill once we get down to the uranium mines. Let me save again, just in case there's any more traps. Let's go down here. Oh, there's another book. I will take this. And there's going to be a guy down here. You see a ranger in front of you, his gaze conveying unwavering determination, and he has a hunting rifle. So it's probably a bad idea to fight this guy. Even though Faber, he wants us to kill him. You see a ranger standing before. Alright. Hello, what's up, Lauren? Yeah, it's nice being live. Hold it right there. Take one more step and I'll put a bullet through your skull. Okay, I'm not moving. Just don't shoot. Good. I'm a crack shot, so don't try anything funny. He lowers the gun. You don't seem like a mercenary. Who are you, and what are you doing here? I'm on a mission to free my kin from captivity. Enslaved too, huh? Faber's thugs are getting bolder by the day. Used to be that they only forced criminals into labor. Now they're snatching up innocent folk. What about your gun? You're still planning on using it on me? Not this time. You're free to go, but watch your back on the way out. Alright, so let's go and ask him a few questions. Tell me about yourself. I'm Ranger Kuyuk from the Eastern Division of the Arizona Rangers. How did you become a ranger? The Rangers took me in when I was just a child. My village fell to slave traders, and I've dedicated my life to preventing such tragedies from happening again. Are you alone here? In Flagstaff, it's safer to work solo. Makes it easier to avoid mercenaries. Seems a tall order for just one ranger against an entire gang. So we can convince this guy to leave, and this will still achieve our goal of completing the quest for Faber. Exactly. Our higher-ups prefer to stay clear of local affairs, so I took matters into my own hands. Nobody tried to stop me when I left either. Think the Rangers will take you back after this? I'm still a Ranger, badge and all. They might scold me for going rogue, but I'll still law and justice. The colonists broke those rules by turning to slavery. My bullets will serve as their punishment. Okay, so you're the one who shot the garrison patrolman. I'm not sure which one to go with. Let's go with, yeah, let's go with this one. Are you in need of any of my help? Any other projects for me? Not at the moment. I don't really need any more graphical stuff at the moment. But thanks for asking. Correct, their actions got them what they deserved. What actions are you referring to? Their involvement in Roy Faber's criminal activities, tyranny, slavery, and banditry. Do the Rangers condone murder? Only in self-defense or for the greater good? Did you know Faber's put a bounty on your head? You should triple it. Okay, ambitious. No stopping until Faber's dead or the prisoners are free, huh? As a ranger, it is my... Okay, so let's see. As long as Roy Faber breathes, there are people in his pen I won't rest. So I'm trying to figure out which of the dialogues I need to pick for him to leave. What do you know about Faber? Okay, so let's go with this one. But the colonists also support law and order. Sure. But only within the confines of their oppressive colonial society and at the expense of others. It can't go on like this. They weren't invited here, weren't asked to build a city on the backs of slaves. I want to ask you about something else. Alright, let's go with this first option. You're hurting innocent people, not just criminals. To eradicate a greater evil, sometimes we must resort to lesser ones. Collateral damage, unfortunate as it is sometimes unavoidable. Doesn't your conscience bother you? No. Okay, here we go. I'm asking you to leave Flagstaff. I'm staying. What could change your mind? I won't rest as long as slavery persists here. Okay, explain your... Alright, let's go with this option. You're not being entirely honest with yourself. Think about your motives carefully. My motives are to stamp out injustice in these lands. No, your motives are driven by your past. What do you know about my past? I fought so much. I've forgotten about peace, home, family, all lost because of scum like Faber. Like I said, cease the bloodshed, return to your people. I guess I'm a little too bent on vengeance. The general did warn me about this. Alright, I'm leaving Flagstaff and heading back to base. Thanks, friend. Alright, goddamn, that was... You definitely got to think about how to convince this guy to leave. Best of luck. Alright, so if we go over here, we can, he's got a workbench. We can make some ammunition over here. Okay, components for various types of ammunition are gathered here. You'll need to choose wisely as supplies of lead and gunpowder are limited. So we can make some... What other stuff can we make? I'm gonna go ahead and make 40mm grenade rounds. Because I think these are the most expensive ammunition we can get. Alright, there we go. We got 3 4mm rounds. Oh, that looks nice. Ammunition for your hand grenade launcher. And I picked this stuff up too. Alright. So I believe our quest is complete. We just gotta go and turn it in. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful about all these traps. Oh yeah. I forgot I can go back and get this guy to reveal the traps in the building. Let me see if I can still do that. Nope. It's too late. Let's go over here. So here's the wall I was talking about. The construction is clearly not your thing. Okay, so I have some... So you can use a crowbar to break down this wall. There we go. And that's the easiest way out of there. So we're pretty much done with this area. Let's go back to the garrison and talk to Faber. Well, okay. There was a ranger saboteur in the ruins, but he's already left Flagstaff. Ranger, unexpected. Yet not a big surprise. I had a feeling we'd have trouble with those narrow-minded lawmen sooner or later. What about my payment? You didn't really eliminate the problem, but I'll give you Alright, this guy's an asshole. Alright, better than nothing. Oh, but at least I got like 750 experience points for doing that. Okay, so this guy gives me another quest. Let me talk to my kin. Is that all? A minute of talking will cost you 100 caps. Wait, I want to ask you about something else. I demand you release the villagers from the villa. I don't see any reason to do that. Then let's find a reason. Alright, let's make a deal. There are a few problems that need solving. Do that and I'll release your fellow peasants that remain in the pen. What do you need done? I need to get that mine running normally again. Talk to the administrator, he'll fill you in. Okay. So before I go and talk to the administrator again, I need to go and heal, because I'm pretty low on health. Uh-oh. Okay, I need healing. There we go. We're back to 44 HP. So I believe in the mining camp, there's going to be a trader there. And we'll be able to sell some of our items to him. I'm just not sure where he is. Oh, this must be him. You see the merchant Joshua. Looking for someone? Maybe. Who are you? If you're looking for business, we can't help you. We only work with the administration of this mine. So what do? We transport heavy loads. Why do you ask? I'm just curious. Okay, go ahead. What do you want to know? I just want to trade with him. Okay, so he doesn't have much money. Let's go ahead and give him that spear. I'll take his money. I was hoping this guy had more money on him, since his name is Merchant Joshua. So let's go ahead and talk to the administrator. What do you want? Faber wants us to tackle the mine's issues, so what are they? Deadlines are slipping and those numbskulls at the garrison can't drum up new workers. I'm busting my hump, but it's not cutting it. Sounds rough. What's the situation? Or what's the solution? The drilling machine's on the fritz. Fixing it would cut down the need for workers big time. Someone's gotta scrounge up the parts and patch that hunk of metal up. Anything else? The mine is infested with giant rats. They're munching on workers and gnawing our gear. First off, the Rat King's gotta go. It's the biggest threat. Got it. I'll keep you posted. So we gotta kill the Rat King and we gotta repair the mining drill. Those are the only two things we gotta do. There's also two of our villagers in the mine that we got to rescue. Let's see. There's also a guy over here. I'm not sure how to complete his quest yet. There's a miner here. He has a slave collar on him, and he wants us to remove it. You see an emaciated man in dirty, torn clothes. He holds a knife tensely near his slave collar, cold sweat dripping down his forehead. What are you doing? Stay back. I'll do it. It's better to die than endure this hell. Don't do this. That collar will kill you. I know, but my life is already over. If I die, at least I'll be free from suffering, and if not, what if they lied about the collars? Then I can escape from here. Think this through. Don't let your emotions control you. Then there's something to your idea. Will it work? Okay, so I'm pretty sure that collar will blow up if he tries to remove it. Let's go with this first one. What do you know? I'm doing hard labor, yes. I was imprisoned for a reason, but should I endure humiliation and beatings from guards? It's not fair. Alright, I'll try to help you. I still need to get my family out of here. Are you sure? Then I'm sorry. I got carried away. Listen, they say the collars are controlled by a radio antenna in the garrison territory. You just need to turn it off or destroy it. Think you can do it? I sure can. So I think I'm going to do his quest last, after I do this mining stuff. So in this mine, there's going to be a bunch of rats. And hopefully I can kill all of them. I don't remember these rats being very strong, though. How much HP do they have? 30 HP. Got 3 down there. I see 3 up here. And what else? Okay, so there's not very many rats here. What's in here? The door's locked. Let's fix that. So what we got? We got a shelf here. Sledgehammer. I will take the rope. I believe we're going to need those explosives for later. I'll take one. I'll take a shovel. And I can't pick it up because I have too much stuff on me. All right, I'll just come back later for that. Let's save. All right. Let's go and kill these things. There we go. We got 1 dead. I might need to increase my unarmed skill a little bit because I'm missing too much. Okay, so we just got 3 more left on this floor. What's back here? You see a power generator. This generator is supposed to power lamps and other equipment, but it doesn't work now. Let's see if we can fix it. Oh, there we go. The mine's lighting is now fully operational. I gotta go and heal up real quick. What can I use to heal up? Well, it looks like all I got is this Nuka-Cola. And some stim packs. Yeah, it looks like I used all my healing items fighting those dogs. Alright. So I'm gonna go back into the city and see if I can get some more healing items. Maybe I can sell off some of this junk in my inventory. Actually, let's see. What does this preacher have? I wonder if he can sell stuff to me. Nope. This person will not barter with you. Okay, what about the bartender? Okay, so he has a lot of money. Ooh, okay, so he has stim packs too, so let's go and sell all this stuff. Let's sell these books. I'll hold on to that grenade. I'll sell the ammunition. Yeah, I'm not sure what this cleaning agent is for. I'm thinking about selling it. Wasteland gum. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this barn key. I don't really need it right now. All right. Homemade beer. Let's get rid of that too. Okay, let's see. How much is he going to give me for these stim packs? Alright, so we can get 2 stim packs. Let's get a couple of these, maybe 2. And I guess I'll come back here later and sell more stuff. Yeah, let's go with that. And let's heal up. And let's go back to the mine. Okay. Okay, how close am I to leveling up? I just need 2,000 more experience points. What's my repair looking at? It's at 45%. And my unarmed, so I'm going to start putting points into my unarmed and my repair skill. Let's go and save. There we go. And I'll take 2 of these. Dang, okay. Well, I should have enough HP to kill this last mole rat. There we go. I might have to use the stim pack. I'm just going to use one. Okay. What we got here? So if I remember right, there's going to be a bunch of rocks blocking this passageway here. Rocks is blocking the way. With more force or some explosives, you could clear the obstacle. So luckily, I have some explosives here. So let's use it. Okay, so that should be exploding pretty soon. I'm gonna go down here. I wonder if that explosive is still there. Because I did leave the screen and come back. Hopefully it didn't despawn. Soon. So we got a water pump here. The equipment pumps water from underground aquifers. Oh, there we go. So apparently the explosives still work even when you're off screen. So what can I do anything with this? You failed to learn anything. Can I repair it? Nope. Looks like it's working fine. Okay, it looks like we got the drilling machine here. We got to repair that. We got 4 mole rats down here. All right, so let's go and make our way to that machine. Okay, this drilling machine is not working. So let's see if I can repair it with my 45% skill. You have no idea how to fix this. Maybe you can make up for your lack of skill by replacing some parts. So luckily we got some scrap metal here. So I believe that scrap metal will reduce the... it will reduce the requirement to repair stuff by 10% or 20%. I can't remember which one. So let's see if that's going to be enough. Alright, so let's use one more. Scrap metal. There we go. Alright. You received 500 experience points. You have successfully repaired the drilling machine. The drilling machine is operational. You should inform the mine administrator. Okay. Now all that is left to do is to kill these mole rats and the king mole rat, and to rescue the villagers down here. Let's go down here and punch this guy. Oh, I got 3 of them coming towards me. Okay, is it still dead? Is it dead? Not yet. Looks like I might be dead. Yep.
Not even the carrion eaters are interested in your radiated corpse.
Let's try that again. So it looks like I gotta bleed them out one by one and kill them that way. Got 92 experience. Okay, there we go. So it looks like critting these mole rats is the way to go. I do know that in Fallout 2, you can crit, you can one-hit kill, crit the mole rat king. I did remember reading about that. All right, come over here. There we go. Another one's dead. Looks like there's some loot down here too. Alright, so we got a throwing knife and a skeleton with some explosives. I will take that. Where does this ladder go? Okay, so this is the place we just blown up. What we got over here? What is this? Distributor. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so here we go. We got Hugo and Sancho. These are the 2 miners who are trapped down here. And what is this? A power hub. Long, dormant. A single bare wire stretches out. Yeah, I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Okay, I'm gonna pick up this shovel. Alright. You see a dead peasant. Wonder what happened to that guy. Okay, so you see a cave-in. A cave-in is blocking your way. With more force or some explosives, you could clear the obstacle. Luckily, I have some explosives here. Alright, now we just gotta wait. Dick Butt, is that you? It's a miracle. We thought we were done for. I'm here to free you. Just in time. Help us get to the exit. From there, we can find our own way. Alright, let's go. Actually, tell me what happened. It was a stupid plan. We tried to dig a tunnel out to the wasteland and escape, but we needed explosives. We messed it up and collapsed the tunnel behind us. Where are the others? We were split up when we were first brought here. Some, including your madre, were left in the pen. The rest were taken out of Flagstaff. I haven't seen them since. Oh, so there's more people. Interesting. How did you end up in this trap? Okay, we know that. How did you manage to remove the collars? One of the slaves told us the collars don't work in the mine. Sancho, I remember you didn't like me back at the villa and called me a one-legged mantis. Wonder what happens when we say this. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's forget the past. We're from the same village. I'll never speak ill of you again, I promise. Alright, let's go. Let's save. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a king rat here. The Rat King. The strongest and largest rat you've ever come across. So I'm not going to heal up because I think I can one-hit kill this rat if I get a crit on it. So let's see if I can do it. And I'm dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna save my stim packs. Let's go down here. There we go. The Rat King was critically hit in the eyes for 7 hit points, summoning the creature to the great rat catcher in the sky. Rat King was killed. So, let's go ahead and take this, whatever it is. What is this? Teeth of the Rat King. The lower incisors of a massive mutant rat from the Flagstaff mine. Proof of the monster's death. I guess we gotta use that for something. Okay. Well, looks like we cleared everything out of the mine. So hopefully the quest is done. Thanks for the help. We'll find our way. It's easier to evade mercenaries in a small group. You focus on saving the rest of the villa's residents. We'd help, but after what we've been through, we're not much use. Good luck. Okay, I'll see you back at the villa. I wonder how they're going to make it past all the bandits surrounding Flagstaff. What do you want? About the drilling machine. Is it up and running? If not, I don't want to hear it. The drilling machine is as good as new. Didn't peg a backwoods like you for fixing tech. Here's your pay, 200 caps, and good work. Okay, and about the Rat King. Is that thing really dead? Dead as a doornail. You sure? You got a reason I should believe you? Here's the beast's teeth. Oh, so that's how we show proof. Nicely done. I like efficient types. Here's your 200 caps. Spend them all at Joe's Joint. Who's Joe? Faber needs to hear about your deeds. Go chat him up. I'll go let him know. Alright, since this guy likes me now, maybe he'll talk to me more. Did you know the overseer mistreats prisoners? Okay. He doesn't want to talk about that. What's in this building here? Oh. I guess I can't loot this. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff that I can dig up. I'm gonna go back into the mine and pick up those shovels. Let's go and take this sledgehammer. I can sell that. And I can't carry that, so I'm just gonna have to leave those flares there. Okay, let's see what's in here. And what do we got? We got rocks and ammunition. I don't really need that. I'll have to come, since I'm at maximum capacity, I gotta come back here later and pick that stuff up. What's in here? Brass knuckles. What the fuck? What happened to this guy over here? Oh my. He blew up. He tried to. Wow. He tried to remove the collar and ended up dying. I had no idea this could happen. Wow. Well, I guess we can't complete that quest. And ammunition. I think that's pretty much all the stuff I can dig up. Yep, that looks about it. Alright, what does this guy say? Looking for trouble? And you provide it, right? Yeah, I like it kicking the ass of scum who babble without knowing their place. The slaves didn't deserve to be treated like that. How would you know? Only criminals and scum work here. If you want to play do-gooder, you'll fill the next vacant spot. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bartender and sell some of this stuff off before I go and talk to Faber. And actually, I might heal up too. Okay, goodbye. Okay. So let's sell this, the knife. I only need 2 shovels. I don't need this many shovels on me. So one of the ropes And I think we're good. I'm gonna hold on to these teeth because I think I can sell those teeth to the bartender through a dialogue. Okay, let's take some money. Okay, check it out. I got the tooth of that rat king from the mine. No kidding. If that mutant wasn't the size of a Brahmin, I'll eat my hat. They spun me so many yarns about that beast. Listen, sell it to me, I'll toss you 100 caps. What do you want with these teeth? The curiosity's bound to draw in some customers. Okay, sure thing, here you go. Grins ominously. Time to flaunt this thing. Oh yeah, here's your 100 caps. Later, Joe. Alright, so hopefully that wasn't an important item that I just gave him. Because he did grin in a very evil way. Alright, what's up, Roy? Well, I managed to solve your mind problems. Ah yes, I've been told. Hard to believe a peasant managed to solve long-standing problems. Okay, I keep my word. Go to the pen and make your kin happy. They're free. Good. And with that, I guess we just released our fellow villagers. I guess we just got to go back there and tell them that they're free. Alright, so who's this? Oh, you see your Madre. Dick butt. Oh, did you? For heaven's sake, you shouldn't have taken such a risk. We would have found a way back to the villa. But of course, I'm so happy to see you. How proud your padre would be to know of the determination by his child. You've done well. I wouldn't have forgiven myself if something had happened to you if I had done nothing. Well, that's the strength of our entire villa. We are all like one big family. Everyone looks out for each other, and I'm glad to see that the journey hasn't changed for those ideals. And you. Right now, let's think about how we can get out of this mess. I'm afraid it won't be easy, as you can see. There are only 3 of our people in the pen. 2 more have gone missing in the mine. The rest, including your padre, were taken south to the big city of Phoenix. So it looks like I gotta go to Phoenix after this. How can I get to Phoenix? They say it's a big city to the south, but I've never been there. Caravans travel between Flagstaff and Phoenix. Ask the locals, they should know something about it. You don't really want me to go there, do you? It's not just the dangers of the journey, it's the city itself. People tell a lot of stories about it, but none of them are good. Besides, your uncle Miguel once left with a caravan to Phoenix and never returned. Try to find him, maybe he can help. I see. Okay, so Faber has released all of you. It's time to return to the villa. Alright, lead on. We'll talk when we get out of the garrison. Let's go. And I leveled up again. Check that out. And I get a perk. So what do I want? I gotta take a look at my notes real quick. So what does this do? Wasteland lessons. You've seen a lot on your journey, but didn't manage to fully absorb this experience. As a result, almost every skill has increased, but only by 2%. Wanderer's intuition. You've traveled enough to develop a special intuition. This ability increases your outdoorsman skill by 15% and halves the background radiation exposure in locations. I'm just going to go with bonus move so I can move around better. For each level of bonus move, you get 2 free APs each turn that can only be used for movement. In other words, you can move 2 free hexes each turn for each level of this perk. Alright, let's take that one. So I'm pretty much just taking all the previous perks that I took when I played through Fallout Restoration. Let's see. I do need to increase my unarmed skill because I am missing a lot. And I'll increase it to 100, and I'll save the other 12 skill points. Okay, so we're getting stronger. Let's get out of here. Wait, who's this guy? Keep your distance, stranger. The others won't take kindly to you. What's your name? People around here call me Howler, but my real name would be hard for you to say. You're not from around here. I am from around here. My tribe lived in these mountains for 3 generations. Now, I am the only real local left. Okay. Well, he's not from our village, so I don't really care about him. So I do know there's like multiple ways you can free your relatives from Faber's prison. One way is that you can get the guards drunk and then sneak the prisoners out. I think another way is by fighting the guards, but that would be too hard for me. We're free, don't worry about us. We'll make our way back to the villa on our own. Your padre needs you now. He was sent south. Save him. I'll see you back at the villa, Madre. Well, alrighty then. I believe there's a guy back at the mines who knows the location of Phoenix. So I'm gonna go and talk to him real quick. So it's either going to be... I think it's this guy. Do you have a minute? I want to know about your work. Okay, yeah, so this guy knows where Phoenix is. What's your caravan route? Our destination is the city of Phoenix to the south. Along the way, we check out the small stops along Route 17 and pass by San Brahman. Tell me about Phoenix. The largest city I know of. You'll find everything there that can be found in the wasteland, but you need to be careful. The city is not safe, ever since the fire worshippers took over. So that's that same cult. Strange folk, they worship pre-war atomic energy. That's all I understand. Too many words to take in, but they don't sit idle either. It was under their control that Phoenix became a real city. Okay, and I believe we can also get this guy to take us to Phoenix. But the only downside to that is that it's very expensive. And you're only able to carry 50 pounds of equipment with you. So I think that's pretty much it as far as Flagstaff. I'm just gonna read my notes real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think there's going to be a utility room somewhere on this map. I wonder if it's going to be in here. So I haven't checked every building on this map yet, so let me just run through and check everything. I think there's another quest that I can do. That's going to require me to fight a bunch of raiders. So there's nothing in that building. What about in here? What's on this shelf? Nothing. Okay, what does this person say? Hey, are you blind? This house is taken. What do you want? That's no way to greet something. Why should I greet you when you barged into my house? Just so you know, this is a small town. Everyone knows each other by sight, and I don't know you. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Glad we understand each other. Okay, goodbye. She doesn't want me there. Okay, what does this guy say? You better not bother me. Okay, what does this guy say? Just ignore me. Okay, I wonder if this guy has a quest for me. What do you want? Your kids say they're trying to run you out of town. Is that true? Yeah, I can't pay my residence tax after losing my job. What was your job? I was a patrol leader at the garrison. Garrison work is pretty respected here, right? What happened? I got stripped of my rank for inappropriate behavior. Long story short, I got drunk and caused trouble. Is there no job for a former commander up around here? Once you're forced to resign, no one wants to hire you. Everyone has their doubts about you. What's left? I worked in the mine, but I can't do that. I've got a big family to support. I might have to join a caravan as a guard and eventually move back to Phoenix. Is it really that bad? We moved here for better opportunities, left everything behind in the big city. No one's waiting for us there. My Flagstaff career is over. It's a pity. It all started so well. Okay, if I hear about any jobs, I'll let you know. That might be an unmarked quest we can do. Okay, I can't do anything for that guy. So there's going to be a guy in an abandoned house who gives us a quest. I think it's going to be from the guy who lives in here. Let's see. Let's wait overnight. Okay, here we go. The disheveled man looks at you with sad eyes. Hello, stranger. I want to say right off the bat that I have nothing valuable. I see you're on edge. Calm down. I'm not going to rob you. Sorry, I lost my trust in people after the raiders kicked me out of the farm. Now I'm poor and homeless, as you can see. Sorry to hear that. Do you mind if I sit next to you? Yes. So the raiders kicked you out of your house. Yeah, those smart-ass guys know how to ambush. I was in their hands faster than I could say mole rat. They turned the whole house over looking for food. Then they threw me out and said I don't live there anymore. Have you tried to get them out? 1 against 3 armed raiders is too much. Better to lose your home than your life. Why not ask the garrison for help? Because then I had to give them almost all of my harvest for 10 years. Those are the conditions. But my farm can only feed a couple of people, no more. Okay, our problems are somewhat similar. I want to help you. Are you going to drive them away? That would be very helpful. I hope you know how to fight, because it's hardly possible to come to an agreement with them. I'll find a way, just show me the way. Alright. They're over there, be careful. Okay, maybe I can talk them out of fighting. Uh-oh, we got traps here. Okay, so it looks like I can break down some of these walls here. Okay, we got more traps. Damn, okay, so he said there was 3 of them, and I see 4. Okay, construction is clearly not your thing. Let me use a crowbar. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna save here, because I don't know if I can beat all these guys. Stop, you're trespassing on our land. You shouldn't have come. I come in peace. The farmer says you took his house and land. The farmer is a hypocrite like everyone else. You came to these lands, killed our people, and took our land. We're just taking it back. I don't know this side of the story. What's going on? Of course you don't know. Our ancestors lived here for generations. Then Faber's people came, enslaved us, and killed those who resisted. We were the only survivors. Now we want revenge. Blood for blood is our custom. I'm sorry to hear that, but the farmer isn't at fault. He's a civilian. Let him be. We know. That's why we spared his life. He should be grateful and move on. He put a lot of work into this land. You should respect that. Maybe. None of us wanted war until the colonists crossed the line. But we can't fight the garrison. The colonists' land. This is the colonists' land now. There's nothing you can do. Leave Flagstaff and start over. You outsiders talk too much. But you make sense. Fighting means death. Going to the mountains means survival. So be it. We'll gather the clan and leave. Signals to the others. The farm isn't worth our lives. It's time to move on. Wise decision. Good luck. Okay, so apparently you can talk them out of fighting. So what do we do about all these traps around here? Oh, you know what? I should probably loot this area before I leave. Wasteland gum. I think there's some rope over there. Take that. Take all this food. And that, I think that's pretty much it as far as loot. They're over there, be careful. Those savages won't bother you anymore. You can go back to your house. I can't believe you pulled it off. Hey, I could use your skills. Maybe you can move in with me for good. I can't. I also have a home and it's in danger. Well, if that's the case, I understand. Thank you for your help and good luck. Glad to help. So I wonder if this is a permanent location we can visit. Can I read this? You failed to learn anything. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, and there's Camp Winnan. It looks like Phoenix is all the way down south. All right, we're not done with Flagstaff yet. Let's see. I want to say that there's a place I haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, I haven't explored this area yet. What's around here? Got some knives. Or knife. What's in this building? Whoa. Oh, okay, so this is the place where they control the slave callers. Okay. I guess, well, I guess it's too late to disable that slave caller for that guy at the mine, because he's dead right now. So is there anything else down here? There's a pin here. All right, let's go ahead and save here. I want to see what's behind this door. Don't even think about it. Maybe I gotta wait for this guy to sleep or something. But he's not going to let me... Oh, I can't rest at this location. I'm gonna wait until till midnight to open that door. Okay, so apparently this guy doesn't sleep. So how the fuck? How are you supposed to get into this room and that room if he doesn't sleep? Let me talk to him. Well, why do you need so many prisoners? That's all, I'll be going. Okay. So I do know there's another quest I can still do. I can get rid of that overseer lash. Let's see. I believe I got to talk to the administrator to initiate that quest. Do you know the overseer mistreats prisoners? I'm not discussing that with you. Maybe he doesn't like me enough. Maybe I gotta talk to this guy. Words can't express my gratitude. Okay, maybe I gotta go and talk to Faber. Okay, why do you need so many prisoners? What kind of labor are we talking about here? All right, so I don't remember how to initiate the quest. Let me take a look at my notes here. Yeah, I don't think I have skills high enough to initiate that quest. I'm not sure what skills I need to initiate that quest, but that's more than likely what it seems like what's happening here. Hurry up and get to work. Should be able to do this quest though. Maybe I need 100 speech. Let me save first. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm choosing the wrong dialogue. How's the mine holding up? Thanks to your hustle, mine's humming. Not even sure if we'll move all the uranium this season. Keep it up. Now I can channel my brilliance where it counts. Another question. Is this where all the caravans depart? Okay, I'm the administrator. Let me spell it out to you. ADN. Alright. It means the entire operation of this mine rests on my shoulders. In simpler terms, I'm the face of the company. Well, after Roy Faber, of course. What's Roy Faber's role in all of this? Okay. I believe that's how you... I believe this dialogue is how you initiate the quest. But he doesn't want to discuss that with me. Oh well, okay, well, I'll figure it out for next stream. I'm going to call it there for this stream, this live stream of Fallout Sonora. I'll be back tomorrow to play more. Next episode, we'll be going to either Phoenix or Sand Brahmin. I'm not sure which yet. Or we could just visit both next stream. It doesn't really matter. But But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.